All right, Raf here for EcoSense. This episode is brought to you in part by the good folks at Torombolo. And today, I want to talk about two citrus scents. One is new to the collection, the other one I've had for a minute. And I want to talk about that because one of them was a super hype beast, and then it just kind of went away. And I recently acquired it, and I want to share my experience with you guys. Stay tuned. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to ask you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and etc. And let me know if you have experience with these scents that we talk about in the program. Now, the first one is by a good friend at Paris Corner. This one is going to be Indomitable. This one right here with a cool bottle, cool cap. This one is just super cool to look at. And I believe, yes I do. This is the box where it came in. You can see it opens like that and the bottle goes inside. Really? I don't know what that was, but it don't matter. Box is super cool. I figured out where to display this. Now, this is the one that I'm wearing today. This is a citrus nuclear bomb. My wife and I and Isabel went out earlier. We went to grab some lunch, and of course we got rained on, so this thing took on, pow, it blew up again. I think it smells awesome. This thing got a lot of hype when it first came out, I believe early this year, and I believe it got voted best summer scent of the year, something like that. I don't know, but nonetheless, it's phenomenal. The reason why I didn't pull the trigger on this sooner was because when it first came out, it was pricey, and just orange kind of scared me. But let's look at the accords here. The main accords are, of course, citrus, sweet, musky, fresh, spicy, and fruity. Now, the votes on this are kind of low, 3.87 out of 5, with only 130 votes, which is crazy. And that's another reason why I don't treat organic as a holy grail. When it comes to these things, this bad boy right here, because I certainly would not give this thing such a low rating. The notes are clementine, orange, middle notes apple, black pepper, woody notes, white musk, neroli, and amber. I don't pick up much of the black pepper. I do pick up clementine and orange big time, and the apple. This is just a fantastic scent. Atomizer, as you can tell, is insane. Yeah, think of, shoot, I don't know. What's a good orange drink you want to drink? And this is what this is. It smells so good. It's juicy. It's just awesome, and it's powerful. This is good stuff. I bought it. I got it recently because the price dropped, and I had a coupon, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger, and I'm glad I did, because we still have a few weeks, if not a month, maybe, that's gonna be warm outside. Today's rain is right now. It's just pouring rain right now. It's early. It's 3 in the afternoon, and I'm like, I came to my yard work. I can't do really much or nothing, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna share this, and this is just awesome. This is just a lot better than I thought. Indomitable by Paris Corner. All right, the next thing I'm going to talk to you guys about, this one I've had for a while now. Well, this is by our friends at Armoff. This is Odyssey Mandarin Sky. This too is a citrus bomb. Let's just start with some accords. The main accord is citrus, then caramel, sweet, amber, aromatic, vanilla, woody, and warm, spicy. The ratings are more favorable, 4.34 with 1,900 votes. The top notes are Mandarin orange, saffron sage, caramel, tonka bean, marigold, ambroxan, cedar, and vetiver. And I forgot to say about the other one. Do I care about it's supposed to be cloning? No, but a lot of people do. So with that being said, this is supposed to be cloning Scandal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. The bottle is super cool. Let's go ahead and give it a hit because I haven't worn this since June. June was the last time I wore this. And mine's just awesome. I'm gonna compare it. If you're looking for a citrus scent, if you want a citrus scent for the hot weather, you're gonna want to rock this because this is, like I said, a citrus nuclear bomb. I don't know if you can see this, probably not, but oh well. This is a citrus nuclear bomb. If you want something citrus but more for fall, early winter, if you want to just rock something with citrus, you want to go with this. I know there's a whole bunch out there that are going to be expensive as hell. But if you're on a budget like me, like most of us, you're going to want to rock this. This is just, it's a citrus bomb, but it also has just a lot more to it. You can definitely pick up the caramel and the little warm spice. You can pick it up big time. But the first and foremost is that citrus. When I wore this in June, I remember it was really hot, and this is strong. And I remember I had it in my neck and my arms and stuff, and boy, it was so hot. I started just pouring down sweat, and this was almost too much for that crazy heat. So I guess that's what kind of put it away and forgot about it until this arrived, and I'm like, holy crap, I gotta revisit this. But I'm still gonna say that this one is not good to rock when it's piping hot. You wanna go with this. This is just more of a citrus nuclear blast. This is a citrus bomb, but with more, if that makes any sense. Summer, fall, early winter. Hell, you can rock this in dead winter if you want that citrusy fresh smell with something more to it. Both are awesome in their own way. Yeah, this Armaf is so good. And so is this, but this is such a citrusy nuclear blast. I'm just glad I have them both, and they're both awesome. But in the meantime, if you're looking for a citrus scent that'll last you, project, this right here for now, because it's hot as hell right now, and this one is just cooling off a little bit, which will be soon. All right, that's it. Till then, later.